right now, if you actually look at it, going back to the Sweet Baby Ink detected, it has 244,000
Ooh,
followers. Holy crap,
yeah.
man, that's a
I'm
lot.
sure. I'm sure it's part of the top 10 curators now on Steam, right?
That is a lot. So the reason why I brought this up is because Grae, when you weren't here last week, we talked about it with Comics Division last week about it, and I guess there's they're going on like a hate like a hate rampage or something like that. Like they don't freaking care about anything, man. It's insane. But let's go ahead and jump into this article right over here from Dat Park Place. Shout out to Dak Park Place. It says Sweet Baby Inc. employee Chris Kindred dumps on Dragon Ball creator Akira Toriyama immediately after announcement of his death. Man, that's some shitty ass like pussy thing to do, man. How do you feel about this, Grae?
Yeah. It's like, yeah. As I said earlier, you all are cowards and despicable. Like, you wait for someone to pass away, or you're taking advantage of someone's death before you speak up about about your shitty takes. But yeah, you're gonna end up going nowhere anyways, and we'll continue to keep farming content out of you guys. That's all I have to say.
Sweet Baby Inc. employee Chris Kindred decided to dump on Dragon Ball creator Akira Toriyama after the announcement of his death. At 10 p.m. Eastern, March 7th, the official Dragon Ball account on X announced Toriyama had passed away at age of 68. The message stated, "We are deeply saddened," so we already read all of that already. I see. Yep, you read all of that, and this is see. The message concluded: future plan to commemorate gatherings is not decided. We will let you know when it's confirmed. We deeply thank you for the understanding and support as always. Yeah. This is the actual newsletter, so if you guys want to go check it out. But less than 2 hours following the announcement of Toriyama's death, Kindred took the X to write quote, Toriyama gave us the best and worst black characters in anime in the same series. It took range to do that. So I'm assuming this guy is talking about Mr. Popo.
Maybe. Maybe.
Man. It's funny, it's because Mr. Popo is not based off of a black person, rather based off of a I believe like a Hindu god.
Yeah, multiple of them. I know it's not just one, multiple of them. Multiple gods and cultures.
Yeah, it's based off of like a Jin, right? Like a DJINN. Yeah, it's funny. It's because they have like Jins are also. I remember playing Witcher 3, and like one of the bad guys was a Jin as well. But I digress. But man, that's crazy. I see numerous individuals took Kindred to a task for the post. G Prime, awesome. I love G Prime. George Alexopoulos wrote, "Seems Sweet Baby employee Kiss Kindred has had Day/Zer account suspended. Fucking racist, talking smack about Toriyama Sensei." Yep. Yeah, I believe you should go to his account at during that time. When you click on it, it says this account was suspended due to TOS.
But it's back online again.
So in order for your account to be reinstated, you have to remove that post. You have to delete it. So it's like I said, when a couple years ago when I wrote Kyle Rittenhouse is a hero, I got suspended. And it says in order for you to get your account back, because it basically said I was glorifying a murderer. And he's been acquitted on all charges. So basically it says in order for your account to be reinstated, you need to remove your post. And so I'm like, oh, fuck. And during that time, like Twitter was popping off. I was getting a lot of followers, and they weren't the horny girl bots where it says pussies in bio. It wasn't those, okay?
Yeah.
Those did not come in yet. But yeah, I was actually getting a good amount of followers on my my own Twitter account, or Den Twitter. But yeah, it's so this person basically deleted their post and then immediately went private. Like they private their account. And it's funny is that all of these people that go private, like they're such pussies, man.
Yeah, they are.
It's like like you said, you're a fucking coward, man. Like if a fucking Piccolo looking down on you, it's like you piece of shit. See, Vasto Lorde wrote this is disgusting. The black characters in DBZ acted like every other character in the series. Even if this is a jab at Mr. Popo, the character was a Jin, not a black man. Screw off, pissing on a dead man's legacy. Screw you, Chris Kindred. I hope you go bankrupt.
Oh, they
And
they
the thing,
will. They will. They're
oh
making
man,
sure that they will. They're making sure that they
yeah.
will.
Yeah, this is like fucking disgusting. Another one says, so Chris Kindred gets suspended for attempting to start a harassment campaign, comes back, immediately makes a death threat of to Akira Toriyama
Yeah.
about race within 24 hours of it being announced. Pure fucking evil. Yeah, absolutely. And
Yeah, please.
if you actually,
Japanese
yeah,
devs, please, Japanese publishers, you gotta. I mean, if it's not more blatant, please stop hiring these people already. If Forspoken wasn't enough, Suicide Squad wasn't enough, Alan Wake 2 wasn't enough. I don't know, man. I don't know. It's also on these managers of these companies if they still continue to hire them as consultants.
yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah. Keep going.
Yeah, he added, I don't care if Sweet Baby Inc. aren't as controlling as the writers, controlling in the writers' room. If this is how their employees act, and there are other cases, if this is the kind of person game journalists want to protect, if this is your average employee, Sweet Baby Inc. needs to crash and fucking burn. Absolutely. Because there's a lot of stuff that's been going on. And the thing is, they've been called out many times now. And they're like, oh, you're a part, inclusion, diversity, bullcrap. And if you actually go to this Kotaku, a piece of shit publication.
Yeah, that's another one. Yeah, that's another one.
Says right here, Sweet Baby Inc. doesn't do what some gamers think it does. No, the company isn't forcing diversity on all your favorite video games. I don't think that's correct. And I wonder who wrote it. Alyssa Mercante. Remember that name, Grae. Remember that name. So this Kotaku Alyssa person is basically running the defense for Sweet Baby Inc. And basically saying, no, they're not doing that. It's not even on their website anymore. Alan Wake to God of War, Ragnarok, Suicide Squad. It's just trying to. It's like they're just they're just consulting companies. And now, if you actually go over here, this is from X. This is from Gamer Geek. It says, I find it very interesting that Sweet Baby Inc. decided to edit its website amidst all the controversy and decided to redo their mission statement, removing any mentions of diversifying games. So this is before. Founded in 2018, Sweet Baby Inc. is a narrative development and consultation studio based in Montreal and working around the globe. Our mission is to tell better, more empathetic stories while diversifying and enriching the video games industry. We aim to make games more engaging, more fun, more meaningful, and more inclusive for everyone. And they changed it a couple days ago. This is the after. And it says, we begin with an all-hands review of discussion of a project material. Everyone at Sweet Baby sees your project and shares their thoughts, feelings, and ideas. We do this because it kicks the project off with a multitude of perspectives, beginning a conversation that ensures the work is richer and more resonant before it's even put to paper. And we then create a complete narrative deliverables by keeping the player in mind, with a focus on user experience and emotional design. We aim to consult with honesty, transparency, and a conversational approach to help find the best direction for your project. Grae, why would they change it?
Oh, maybe it's because their reputation is down to the shitters. Yeah, because maybe all these companies will start cutting ties with them if they haven't already. I'd be surprised if. Oh, maybe Warner Brothers still wants to work with them since they want to double down on Suicide Squad games.
Yep. So now this is the what's it called again? The is this the CEO? Okay. So this is the CEO, and this is at GDC back in 2019.
Yeah, and I watched the most of it. Like, she starts with a segment of Mass Effect 2. I know the scene she's talking about. It's like, I don't know. I find it so strange that that's her interpretation of this. Anyway, if you're gonna play it, you can play it. If I'll
Yeah.
just mention it if she doesn't in this clip.
Yeah, this comes with some Tiger General. So if you wonder where people got the idea from that Sweet Baby Inc. is just forced diversity, listen to their own CEO. So this is back in 2019. And yeah, let's go ahead and actually see and listen to what she says.
If you're a creative working in AAA, which I did for many, many years, put this stuff up to your higher ups. And if they don't see the value in what you're asking for when you ask for consultants, when you ask for research, go have a coffee with your marketing team and just terrify them with the
Terrify them, scare them that they might get canceled. Oh no, we're gonna get canceled if we don't listen to you. Get the fuck out of here. Fucking
Yeah,
bitch.
it's the same thing as that like Indian chick or Middle Eastern chick from Star Wars, right? And she's like, oh, you know, we are actually we want to make people uncomfortable. It's the same ideology.
Yeah, she's worse than Charmaine Obaid. It's just that Charmaine Obaid should never have been entrusted with a Star Wars project. That's on Kathleen Kennedy. Like it's Charmaine Obaid Chinoy is fine if you give her a documentary about what's going on in the Middle East. That's fine. Her stance is fine. But this woman is like, or whatever her pronoun is that she intentionally wants to sabotage.
At least terrify them.
Yeah, Charmaine Obaid Chinoy was just given the wrong project. She shouldn't have been given a Star Wars project. That's it. So she's a lot worse, in my opinion.
Yeah. Yeah. So let's go back a little bit. Let's see what she says. Terrify.
And just terrify them with the possibility of what's going to happen if they don't give you what you want. Because
that's so fucking oh my god. And this is a GDC.
Yeah. Imagine saying that to any company. Oh, you just gotta terrify them so that they'll do what you say. It's like, how's that gonna fly? It's like,
yeah,
I don't know.
Yeah, let's continue.
Because they have to consider, like, I say that all as a joke, but it's actually very, very true. Because if you start to consider the people who are player and audience facing and who have to deal with mitigating harm and with keeping the sentiment around their game and their project positive, there's like a genuine value that you can impress upon them with both ethically and financially. You can say this is important. And it's also a valid discussion to have, because if you're working with a very thin narrative budget and you work in AAA, I think you'll be pleasantly surprised or dismayed by the amount of money that marketing can give you. If you're a creative
my god, dude, man, it's like, hey, if you don't if you don't like our ideas, then we're gonna write articles about you trashing your company and stuff like that. We're gonna make you look bad, and then people won't buy your games. Like, oh my, that sounds like a fucking extortion.
Yeah, it is. And now let's hope that a lot of executives from these companies are finally seeing, or at least watching bigger channels about this. Like, they have no power unless you give it to them. So I hope that they realize that, and they just trust on your writers who actually want to tell a good story, write good characters, not these BS fake people who can't get a real job.
Yep, and the thing is, like, a lot of this crazy thing that's happening is still persisting, and you have people who are like still running defense for these crazy lunatic companies that like all they care about is putting their own ideology and their own messaging, right? Like this guy right over here says, if you are mad about DEI ruining games, you need to grow up. You need to stop wasting so much time on grifters who are only there to manipulate you and milk your anger for engagement. You need to talk to people who aren't like you a bit more. You need to stop falling for this. I wonder who said this. This guy is a senior narrative designer at Bungie.
Oh, I want. How's Bungie doing nowadays, huh? How's Destiny 2 going?
Yeah, it's and the thing is that like these people are so crazy. And here's the thing. So you know who Cabrutus is, right? Like he's the guy who runs the Sweet Baby Inc. Detected.
Yeah.
Like
he had an interview with Asmongold. So yeah.
So he came out and he says that right over here, It says, I want to make a personal request to everybody out here who cares about me and my cause. Do not ever accept talking to these big outlets, especially about what we as the gaming community are doing right now. So basically, like, don't talk to them. It's because they'll use you and shit like that. They'll infiltrate your Discord and say crazy things about you, and then they'll switch over to their different account and say stuff. But the thing is, this comes to us from Paul Tassi of all people, and he says, "Damn, we got from we hate this woke consultancy firm to ethics in game journalism pretty quickly. Imagine that. Like, he's so out of touch, man. This person responded with,
Yeah. I mentioned like a week or two ago that he's actually great. Now I unsubbed to the guy. Like first because of this, and he wrote an article about the Marvels, the movie that deserved better. Get the fuck out of here, man. It came out on Disney Plus. Oh, it's the movie that deserves. Shut the fuck up, dude. Okay, you're actually an idiot. Never mind. I can't believe I vouched for you.
Yeah, but yeah, I guess a lot of people who are basically trying to like cover and fight for what's it called again? These insane people who are online. Like, here's one crazy one, right? And let me see if I can find it. I have a bunch of them right over here. So this comes from Grums. It says, so PC Gamer drops another hit piece against gamers, and the author immediately goes protected. The article lies about that Steam's TOS works, smears the creator of the curator list, and conveniently omits the channel campaign started by Sweet Baby Inc. employees that got them locked from Twitter. It also fails to mention the well-publicized and documented racist and doxing and DDoSing habits of Sweet Baby Inc.'s employees. So this is the first one. This is the guy who wrote the article. And it says, a company called Sweet Baby Inc. has become a target of anti-woke gamers because it offers consultancy work and industry standard service has been normal for years. Since 2018. If you think about it, like, what game came out then? Spider-Man PS4 came out then. God of War PS4 came out then. And I played God of War. I played a little bit of Spider-Man. I didn't feel any woke from it, right?
Yeah. It's pretty consistent, right? You said 2018 God of War 1, the remake of 1, and Spider-Man 1. That's because, they came out in 2018. You have to take note that they started consulting in 2018. So they had no influence in those two games. Suddenly, when Ragnarok comes out, when Spider-Man 2 comes out, all this woke shit started to come in. So it makes sense. It makes sense in the timeline.
And then immediately, Harvey Randall confirmed games enjoyers, staff writer at PC Gamer, basically protected his account. If you're not such a pussy, like, you can probably have your account like not private. Like, why are you so scared? Now, the crazy thing is, chat, this is from a person that basically infiltrated the Discord of what's it called again? The Sweet Baby, the censorship of Sweet Baby Inc. Discord group. Okay, so I'm the words are going to be on the screen, but I'm not going to say the words. It's because I'm not Melanie Mac. So it says, News Lobster, censorship of Sweet Baby Inc. Discord group. A far leftist searched for offensive terms and tried flagging it down. So here's the thing. So what this person did was they went into this this Discord group as a new name, because these Discord groups are free. Like, you can just join it whenever. And they basically start saying a bunch of these things, but a bunch of like TOS stuff. And then they go back to their own personal account and take a picture of it to like, look what they did. Look what they did.
Oh God, that's okay. That I didn't know. That's actually pathetic.
Yeah. So the reason why I said remember Alyssa Mercanti is because she actually went into one of those Discords and was trying to dox them. It was like, hey, why aren't you guys showing your faces? Why are you guys not having your faces on your profile? Why aren't your real names listed? Right? She actually tried to like dox them, and before she got kicked out. So now there's a person over here online that says, Lorena Creel, where's the timestamp for one of the senders info? So basically, Alyssa Mercanti said that how she's being silenced and shit, and how she posted a picture of like a news. It's like, oh, on all days, National Women's Day, people are sending me this, and then so this person Lorena was like, oh, can you show like proof of who sent that to you? why did you purposely cut off the top of where the person's name is and their Twitter handle? This sounds like a death threat. You can actually get them banned off of Twitter. Can you show proof? And then it says you basically take that, you phony. And then Alyssa Mercante says, oh girl, they're not gonna love you. And basically because they're talking about the people who are because Lorena is black and oh my god, she's so stupid. So white slave master Alyssa Mercante say get in line. Ally, Alyssa calls herself. Yeah, basically calling herself an ally. And then you have Clifton Duncan, which is I think he's awesome. Projecting your own undesirability onto others is not an argument. Another one says, you seem pretty racist being as you're a white woman talking that way to a black woman. Oh, girl, is that your black accent? But yeah, Alyssa Mercante, she's the person that wrote this article.
Oh.
The one that's basically running defense for
Sweet Baby.
Sweet Baby. Yeah, she basically, her and a bunch of people from Kotaku, Sweet Baby Inc. and Polygon, all these crazy leftist like video game. Like, I wish they would all just go away. Like they're basically trying to defend Sweet Baby Inc.
Yeah, I think this is how Kotaku survived. They just make this shitty ass take so that people will click on their website. I think that's all they have left. That's how they survive. That's my opinion. So people would click on their website.
Yeah, it's pretty shitty like what these people are doing. And the thing is, there's but the cool thing is that there's also another curator list. Did you see?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I should join that one. I should join that one too.
This one said there's a new Steam curator list for woke games. And it says, go woke, go broke. Is it woke? It has 366 followers right now.
It has Helldivers 2 in there, though. I haven't played Helldivers 2. I heard a lot of good things about it, but apparently it's part of the list. It made it to the list.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, no, but it says recommended, right?
It's recommended, but it's
recommended. Is it is it woke? No. Is it woke? No. Is it woke? Yes. So I guess that's how they're curating the list.
Because here's my perception of that list. You make it in the list if you are woke, but that doesn't necessarily mean that it's a bad game. So maybe maybe chat knows there's some dialogue in Helldivers 2 that makes I don't know. That's my perception of it.
Yeah. But I do want to say, at least in terms of this topic with Sweet Baby, this all stems from Cabrutus making that curator list.
Yeah.
And it's the same people. And it feels like, Grae, you said that you before we started streaming, you said that Endymion, you watched the Endymion video and how Sweet Baby Inc. is actually tied to a lot of other things.
Yeah, it's one of Endymion. We can actually watch it right now if you want. It's quite a long video, but maybe a 20-minute video. But I was also working at the same time, so I have it on background. But he broke down like how the companies can like there's another company like Sweet Ghost, something. They named their companies really creepily. They use the same baby, ghost. So they use the same terminologies to found their companies. And I think it's like one of the stories is like the founder was actually anti-woke, but unfortunately that founder passed away. And when his sister took over, she made it a woke company. It's pretty nutty. It's a lot to dissect if you want to watch it live.
Yeah,
I didn't fully grasp what Endymion said, but there's a recent video he uploaded that explains how Sweet Baby came to being and how it's connected to Anita Sarkeesian, and all that.
Yeah. Basically, we're in it. I think we're in Gamergate 2.0 now. Gamergate started back in 2014 or whatever. Now I would say this is Gamergate 2.0. It feels like it.
Yeah.
All right. So I do want to watch one more thing that has to do with the Akira Toriyama and the Sweet Baby stuff and stuff like that. So this one's a funny video. I saw this earlier and I saw this yesterday or the day before yesterday, and I had to share it. So it comes from X, Daquan Wiltshire. It says he thought he was gonna disrespect Akira Toriyama, go private, and get away with it. Y'all I couldn't let this one slide. Grae, have you seen this one yet?
I've seen your repost. It's actually really funny. Even though I don't watch Dragon Ball, I found it really funny.
Yeah, so let's go and watch it again.
So tell me why I'm scrolling through.
Okay,
Twitter.
let me make sure it's not too loud because he starts yelling. So let's go and watch this. This is amazing. So
Yeah,
people who haven't seen
maximum
it,
roast.
here we go.
Roast.
So tell me why I'm scrolling through Twitter, right? And I see this tweet come across my timeline that says, "Y'all are saying rest in power for a man who literally designed this racist ass character design." Now, we all watch Dragon Ball Z, so we've seen Mr. Popo before, but I can understand why this person got mad because this nigga looks like it. Look at this nigga. I can't believe this nigga chose to disrespect Akira Toriyama on the day of his death. Well, since you want to send Akira Toriyama off with that, let's see if we can send you off with this. Nigga, don't get your big ass Bridget from Trolls, Rage, Shinron, Elder Guru, Majin Buu, Fat Gotenks, Hoggins, Greeley, Janemba, Black Ajarobi, Luffy, Get Full, Tank Man, Grimace, Queen, Big Mom, Gloria from Madagascar, PJ from a Goofy movie, Bro Sister, Will from Juice, Phase Love, Big X the Plug. Look at this fat ass nigga, fat nigga from 8 Mile, built ass. The fuck up out of here.
The crazy thing is, this guy had to look up all of the extra photos of that guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. He has to look up all the extra photos for comparison. Oh, I'm tearing up, man. Oh, this is so amazing. Oh, shit. Oh, man. But yeah, holy shit, man. But it's yeah, I wonder if Sweet Baby is gonna be here and Kotaku and all these crazy like a Polygon and all these, you know, quote unquote gaming journalists who can't even finish Dark Souls or Sekiro is because there should be an easy mode for journalists or some bullshit. Do you think they're going to be around in like the next 5 years?
Kotaku has been surprisingly been around for way too long already. Sweet Baby. My worry is like I've seen some other YouTubers mention it too. Yeah, it's good that we're kind of like on a manhunt for these firms now. But what these firms will likely do is go behind the scenes and try to continue to do business with these gaming companies, except that their names won't be public or in the credits anymore. That's the scary part.
Thanks for checking out this segment of the Project Eggroll podcast. If you like what we do here, please like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and you will know next time when we go live. We do go live every Saturday at 8 p.m. Once again, we are just getting started. Tons of more video to come. Thanks, and we'll see you guys next time.